Hi. So now we'll understand the superposition theorem very simply. Here two voltage sources are there, 54 voltage source and 30 voltage source. So and it is connected 10 ohms, 13 ohms and 15 ohms. Here it is question is asked to calculate the current flowing through 15 ohms resistance. According to superposition theorem, we have to calculate the step 1. So step 1 is consider the 30 volts separately. At that time make 54 volts short circuit, therefore this voltage value is equal to 0. Then calculate the current flowing through 15 ohm resistance. Similarly, use in case 2 short circuit the 30 volts, that means make 0 to 30 volts voltage source and only 54 voltage is acting separately and calculate the response అంటే ఇందులో ఉండే కరెంట్ క్యాలిక్యులేట్ చేయాలి కేస్ 2లో. So as per according to superposition theorem, case 3, the response across any element is equal to the algebraic sum of the individual sources acting alone. So case 1లో వచ్చిన current value plus case 2లో వచ్చిన current value. So that is 15 volts source is equal to case 1 current plus case 2 current. Now practical arrangement is there. So as far as this circuit, so assume that this is 30 volts source and these two wires are gone to, this wire is gone to 54 voltage source, and this is assume that 15 volts and this is 10 ohm resistance. Now these two wires, so one wire is gone to 30 volts RPS. So now you calculate the current. So therefore first short circuit this voltage. So this means you short circuit this one. These two are shorted. So once it is shorted, then only 15 volt, this one, only 30 volts is working now. 54 voltage source is 0. Similarly, on second time, short circuit these two terminals. So then automatically 30 volts voltage source is 0. So then you need to calculate the current flowing through 15 ohm resistor. So finally case 1 current, case 2 current is response as per superposition theorem, the algebraic sum of the individual responses acting alone. Now as per superposition theorem, we will calculate the only 30 volt source is acting and this 54 volts you make 0, that means short circuit these two terminals. So then what happen, R equivalent or R total is equal to, these two are parallel, for that one it is series, therefore 30 in parallel with 15 and for that one it is in series. Okay, so now this will get 30 into 15 by 30 plus 15 plus 10. So how you calculate this R total value? When calculating R1 R2 by R1 plus R2 plus this 10 as it is, you will get this value is 10 plus 10, 20 ohms. So now I total is equal to V by R equivalent. What is the V value, RPS value? This is 30 volts divided by what is the R value, 20 ohms. So now this is 1.5 amperes of current is coming, that is total current. Now this is 1.5 amperes. So now 1.5 amperes of current is coming. So then after coming this point, using current division method, it is required to calculate here. So using current division method, I want to calculate I value, I at 15 ohms. So that is I total multiplied 15 ohms I need to calculate. Opposite branch resistance by these two, sum of these two branch resistances. So opposite branch means 30 by 30 plus 15, that is 45. Total means 1.5 multiplied by 30 by 45. You will get 1 ampere of current. Only using 30 volts, you will get 1 ampere of current. Similarly, it is required to calculate only 54. What is the calculated the current? In case 2, 50. Then it is required to short circuit here. By short circuiting this RPS, this voltage value. So then 30 volts become 0. Then what happened? These two are in parallel. For that one it is series. 10, 15 are in parallel. Now only 54 voltage source is acting separately. So that means this 30 volts is short circuit. By short circuiting this voltage value is 0. This value is become 0, short circuited. So these two, then circuit become like this. 10 and 5 are in parallel. For that one 30 in series. 54 volts is acting separately. So now total resistance is, these two are parallel, R1 R2 by R1 plus R2 plus 30. So you will get, this is 6 plus 30, 36 ohms resistance. Now I total current, I total is equal to V by R equivalent. So this is 54 by R equivalent means 36. So how much it will get? If you calculate it, you will get 1.5 amperes of current. That is, this is total current IT. Now I calculated 1.5 amperes. So now I need to calculate the current for this junction, this branch, current for this branch. Therefore, using current division method, total current multiplied by opposite branch, the 10 by these two resistances, 10 plus 15. So that is only the current division method. Now I at this is 15 ohm resistance, I across 15 ohms. This is 15 ohm resistance. 15 ohm resistance. So now is equal to total current means 1.5 multiplied by this I want opposite branch means 10 by 10 plus 15. 10 by 10 plus 15. So now the value is 0.6. So earlier also we calculated the current value, 15 ohms resistance, 1 ampere. At that time only 30 volts is working, 30 volts. This is short circuited. Now only 54 is working. This is short circuited. This side is short circuited. Therefore, what is the current value at the 15 ohm branch resistor? 0.6. So as per superposition theorem, the algebraic sum of the individual responses, case 1 response, that is current, plus case 2 response, so that is equal to earlier 1. Now 0.6, 1 plus 0.6, that is equal to 1.6 amperes of current when both case 1 current, case 2 current, 1 plus 0.6, 1.6. Thank you.